Hi, it's Eve. Thank you for coming and checking out this video on how to keep your blind dog cool this summer. With things heating up in the UK at the moment, weather's lovely, we all like to be outdoors and enjoying ourselves, but we really need to make sure that we look at the impact that this has on our dogs. It's our responsibility to help keep them safe. In summer, dogs can get heat stroke. Heat stroke is where the dog can't bring the temperature of their body down. It can lead to strokes and it could also be fatal. Some things that you want to look out for here are excessive panting, an increased pulse. Your dog may seem off balance, a little bit dizzy, they could be sick, and they could even lose consciousness. And especially with having a blind dog who can't see what's going on, this could panic them even more. Some things that you may want to consider are making sure you're not leaving your dog in a car, keeping out of direct sunlight, so always keep to the shaded areas where possible, especially on surfaces like concrete or tarmac, as it can burn the pads underneath your dog's feet, and always making sure that you take plenty of water with you. When I go for a walk, I use a protein shake bottle because it's fairly easy to carry, and what I can do is tip a certain amount of water into the lid for my dog to drink. Because she's blind, she will hear the noise of the water being tipped in, which makes it easier for her to find as well. If you want to sit out in the sun and soak some rays up, and you would like your dog to sit with you, then try your best to keep them in the shade where you can. A blind dog will be able to sense when they are either in the shade or the sun. However, you can make this a little bit easier for them by laying either a cold towel in a piece of shade or a cooling mat for them to go and lie on. They'll be able to feel where it is, and it will make them feel safer knowing that they can stay cool. So while we're on the subject of being in the garden, a lot of people like to get the hose pipe out for their dog, and there's a lot of dogs out there that really enjoy this. However, unless you know that your dog's comfortable with it, you will want to go steady with this with a blind dog. If you've got a sprinkler, then great, they might love it, but it also could terrify them that there's water that's getting them wet and they don't know where it's coming from. So just be aware of that before you decide that it's a good idea to cool your dog down by spraying them with the hose. Something else you could do is make some frozen treats for your dog. Try crushing up some berries, putting them in a Kong, or spreading some squash banana over a licky mat and placing it in the freezer for a few hours, or preferably overnight. This will give your dog something cool and stimulating to do while the weather's so hot. So my last tip is for those owners that have white dogs, and there's a lot of blind double males that will fit into this category. With white dogs, their fur isn't quite as thick on the very top of their nose and the tips of their ears, and they can burn just like humans. But you can get a special doggy sun cream that you can put on to prevent that burning from happening. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you and your dog have a lovely summer and stay cool.